You need to make that big change. Stay consistent with it. I'll say this again, consistency is key in everything. Consistency is key in everything. Hey everyone, it's Stella the Light. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm here doing another video in my question series. The question that I got today was a really good, or the question that I chose today was a really good one. It's very simple, very to the point, and I think it's just a really good question. So, Anonymous said, do you have any advice on self-love? I'm struggling with accepting myself as I am. Okay, so self-love is like one of those things that I feel like is talked about so fucking much in every kind of community, in the vegan community, as women, mostly as women, self-love is talked about just all over the place. In the fitness community, in every aspect, we all just want to love ourselves. And it seems like it's just such a hard thing for everyone to do, and I don't understand why it has become so difficult for us to do something that should just be natural. Like, it's natural for you to look at your mother and love your mother, or love your family. It's natural to look at your dog and love your dog for everything that they are. So why the fuck, when it comes to us, can we not love ourselves that way? Like, why are we not important to ourselves anymore? Why has it slowly become so difficult for us to just love ourselves? Your body is what you see every day, what you look in the mirror at, your face, your skin, the way your body's shaped. So there's two sides of self-love, okay? So there's looking at yourself physically and loving yourself. And then there's in here kind of looking at yourself mentally and loving yourself. So there's different sides of self-love, and both of them connect. So one does not separate from the other, if that makes sense. You have to be healthy here to be healthy here. You have to love here to love here. So the biggest thing that I think impacts every aspect of your life is your food. So the gateway to loving yourself is to giving yourself the most nutrient-dense food. I can honestly say that, you know, although I have always posted pictures of my body and just pretended like, oh God, I just feel so good about myself all the time, I fucking hated myself. Clearly I hated myself. I ended up making myself throw up towards the end of my eating disorder. That is not self-love. Like, let's be real now. I was starving myself, I was overworking myself because for some reason I wanted to change myself. Not saying that wanting to change yourself is a bad thing, but to the extent that I was taking it, under eating, restricting, portioning, binging, and then purging, overworking out, that was what my life was focused around. I feel like I didn't think about things that I wanted to do. I didn't think about my future. I didn't think about the present. I wasn't in the present. I was always constantly thinking like, okay, so I don't really like the way I look right now, but don't worry, because if I work my ass off, if I don't eat, if I overwork out, I'll like myself in a couple months. I always was like, yeah, you know, always improving, always be better than who you were yesterday. Why can I not just be okay right now? Coming to this plant-based lifestyle was kind of like a smack in the face to me. It was so abrupt that it caused such an abrupt change in my life that out of nowhere, it was like clarity. Like, the week I went plant-based, I just literally felt so much mental clarity and so many physical changes and mental changes that I knew that this was the start of true self-love. I never really knew what it felt like to finally just look at myself and be like, God, you're fucking amazing. You are a great person. Like, you are truly a good person. I always felt something was wrong. I didn't feel right. My anxiety was always up here. I always wanted to change something. I always felt like I was not good enough. I wanted to compare myself with other people. I wanted to be other people. You know, all those things. And I still get those little moments where I feel down. I'm not saying that everyone will never feel any little self-doubt or, you know, feel bad about themselves. Of course we are. We're human beings, and that's just how the world works now. We all kind of can be really brutal with ourselves, and that probably will not change. But I think it's just all about the biggest impact is making that huge change. It's not doing one little thing. You have to make a big fucking change or your life will not change. Like, you know, these little tiny things that you do aren't gonna help you. You know, I hear all these dumb suggestions like, you know, writing one little thing in your journal a night that you love about yourself. That's not going to help you. You have to make a big fucking change. And a big fucking change meaning you have to change the biggest impact on your life, which is your health and fitness, which is the food that you're eating every day, the way that you're living. Because once you start eating enough whole plant foods and foods that are good for you, 100% good for you, not good for weight loss, not good for energy, not good, that they are all the way around good for every part of you. So when I eat these foods, I'm not just helping myself out because it'll keep me lean. I'm not helping myself out because this will give me energy. I'm not helping myself out because this tastes good. It's all of them. It feels good going in, and it feels good because that energy that I give out afterwards comes from the foods that I'm eating. Basically what I'm saying is, to really, truly, 100% love yourself, you have to make a huge change in your life towards better, okay? So you cannot do little tiny things that are gonna sort of help you feel better for the moment. Make the big fucking change. Get healthy, get active, eat better, and that will spark a huge change in your brain. You have to, that switch is down right now, you have to turn that switch on. You can't do the little things that people suggest, like go to the gym once a week, take an hour of meditation. They're awesome and they're great things and great tips, but if you truly want to change the way you feel about yourself and the way that you know, look at yourself, and you want to stop looking at yourself with disgust and start looking at yourself with self-love, with pure love, and enjoy what you see and how you feel and the way you live and what you do, you have to make that huge change. There's no time for little fucking mediocre changes. You have to make that big change. And for me, my big change was going plant-based. Going plant-based changed everything mentally and physically for me. You need to make that big change. Stay consistent with it. I'll say this again, consistency is key in everything. Consistency is key in everything. You can't expect to do something for 1 week, 2 weeks, 2 months, 3 months. You have to do it for years, years, years for the rest of your life if you expect it to work for the rest of your life. So yeah, I really think that this lifestyle in itself has just completely flipped a lot of how I feel about myself, flipped how I feel about my future, how I feel about my present, how I feel in general about everything, inside and outside. I feel like I am a good person, I'm doing good things, I'm eating well. My whole outlook on everything has just changed so much, and I don't think I'll ever get over that. I think every day, like, I am constantly thinking about this. I never am going to get sick of this, is what I think. I think this feeling is just going to blow my mind for the rest of my life. Like, what I'm doing right now will ultimately rock my world forever. So basically, overall, what I'm saying is, don't make little tiny adjustments that don't really make a difference. Make that huge leap. Go for it and put everything into it. Give up on the bullshit and give in to the amazing, healthy lifestyle that you deserve. And through that, self-love will be achieved, goals will be reached. You'll just want to do more because you'll finally have the energy to do more. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching yet again. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channels. I'll be doing videos almost every single day on all different broad topics. If you want me to do a video on a question that you want to ask, the link is down below and you can leave your questions there. I'll either answer them on my Tumblr or I'll put them in this video. Alright, thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you for the next video. Love you guys so much. And you want to stop looking at yourself with disgust and start looking at yourself with self-love, with pure love, and enjoy what you see and how you feel and the way you live and what you do. You have to make that huge change.